Hello everyone, Jessica here with Cardinal Signs. Welcome to your love readings for July. Lots of celebrations going on in July. We've got Canada Day, so happy Canada Day to my fellow Canadians, and Independence Day for my American friends. I live right on the border, so it ends up being like 6 days of non-stop fireworks between the Canadian and the American side, back and forth across the water. So it's a lot of fun. Whatever you may be celebrating at this time, I hope that you have a chance to relax with friends and family and enjoy company of people that you love. I think that's it. So without further ado, let's get into your love readings. Hello Libra, I hope that you're doing well. Let's take a look at the love and romance messages coming in for you for the month of July. We're going to be looking at your energy, your partner or potential partner's energy, and then how the two of you may be merging together in relationship this month. So first things first, let's talk about the messages coming in for you. I'm seeing the light at the end of the tunnel, and there's all this sunlight pouring into the entrance of this tunnel, welcoming you out into the open. I'm seeing an owl, so there is going to be deep-rooted wisdom from which you will be able to draw from during this month. I'm seeing a rocking horse, although it's not a horse, it's actually a unicorn. It's pure white, glowing, and rocking back and forth. And the phrase, "How do you hold a moonbeam in your hand?" is coming to mind here. It's, a unicorn. It's very elusive, very mystical. You may find that as you emerge from this tunnel, that it takes you some time to get your bearings. It feels like Hanged Man energy. Kind of like a period of suspension. It's like you have your feet planted in two separate worlds and you're kind of in limbo between them. But this Hanged Man energy, it's tempered by all of this sunshine pouring in. So it looks like perhaps a waiting period here. But there's so much promise for the future, so it's very beautiful for you, Libra. So messages and energies for Libra for the month of July for love and romance. Messages and energies for Libra for love and romance. What does Libra need to know about love and romance at this time? For Libra. Okay. So this is your energy, Libra. Overall, we have the Magician. So that's nice. Lots of personal power. How you are feeling about the relationship and your partner or potential partner. You have the Queen of Pentacles and the Four of Pentacles. What you want or need from the relationship and your partner. We have the Eight of Cups and the Ten of Cups. Okay. Now your partner or potential, their overall energy, they have the Knight of Wands. How they're feeling about you and or the relationship. We have the Four of Cups and we have the Seven of Swords. Now this is what they want or need from you and the relationship. We have the Two of Cups and we have the Seven of Pentacles. Okay. Now the energy between you, we have your card coming in. So we've got Justice. The feeling between you, we have the Page of Cups. And kind of what the two of you need to perhaps come together and work on together. We have the High Priestess. Okay. So let's start off with you, Libra. You're coming in here with the Magician. So a lot of potential energy. It's kind of like you have the ability to take the situation that you presently find yourself in and mold it to suit the way that you want it to be. There are green lights coming in here, so there are going to be signs and symbols directing you and guiding you as you proceed forward. So positive symbols coming in, giving you affirmation and clarity. So that's lovely to have all that guidance here behind you. Now, how you're feeling about your partner or potential. So Queen of Pentacles and the Four of Pentacles. So you may be dealing with an earth sign. This could be, it can be male or female because it is general. But this would be a Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo potentially. Or they might have the qualities of this individual. So very reliable, very stable, very grounded. Now they're coming up here a little bit like stuck, maybe holding back a little bit, not quite able to share fully with you at this time. So something is preventing them from being, fully open and expressive towards you. So that might be something that you would desire more. So the feeling is a little bit like, it's like there's an offer here. This queen is holding something. It's like this promise in her hands. But at the same time, you may feel like it's it's being held back for some reason. Like they can't give it to you. They can't put it into your hands quite yet. Now, what you want or need from your partner, it looks like you want them to let something go. We've got the Eight of Cups here, so this would be walking away from something and moving away from something that you perhaps don't think is serving them very well or may not be in their best interest. And it looks like you want a deeper connection with them. So you want, 100%. You want the complete, merging and entwinement of your two beings coming together here. And if you actually take a look, I didn't notice this at first, it's a little bit glary, but this looks a lot like what I was seeing, this kind of light at the end of the tunnel, kind of like you're walking up here towards the sunlight that is pouring in at the end. This is very much like what I saw. So you're walking towards this. Your partner is coming up as the Knight of Wands, as their energy. So this is it's kind of like nose up in the air, kind of taking stock, really paying attention to what's going on. They're really focused on their surroundings. They're focused on messages coming in around them. There's a little bit of an on guard energy here as well, kind of like they're ready to defend, perhaps. There's a little bit of that coming in. But ultimately, if you look here at this, something has caught this knight's attention. You know, they've lifted up their head and they're looking over in this direction, and they're going to proceed in that direction. And they are looking at you in this spread. They're looking over here at you, at the Justice card, and at the Magician. Now this is how your partner or potential partner is feeling. We have the Four of Cups and we have the Seven of Swords. So there is a little bit of maybe some disappointment or just some kind of internal conflict that's going on here. And this can be paired with the Eight of Cups and the Four of Pentacles, holding on tightly but the need to let go of something. So there's some kind of betrayal or deceit that has either occurred to your partner or potential, or they may be contemplating something that they don't feel is kind of like it's out of their character. Now I was seeing that pure white unicorn, and no, this isn't a unicorn, but it is a symbol of purity, and it's claiming freedom. So something that has like kind of a shadow aspect that your partner is feeling and working through, and it kind of has them down. So there's kind of a heavy heart feeling as they're sorting through all of this, as they're trying to figure out how they're going to basically get out from this kind of shadowy aspect of themselves and reach for the light, reach for freedom. Now, what your partner wants or needs from you, we have the Two of Cups paired with the Seven of Pentacles. So, Two of Cups, this is, you can see that it's very similar to the Ten of Cups, where we have a couple here intertwined. The difference here with the Ten of Cups, there is a focus on emotional connection, whereas with the Two of Cups, it's a little bit more grounded because we have this solid tree. We have something solid that we are building this connection around. So we're giving that connection a foundation so that it can grow and flourish. So that's something that your partner wants and desires from you and the relationship. They may feel like there's some waiting going on here. So we've got the Seven of Pentacles where the ball has started rolling. You know, the Seven of Pentacles is all about having planted the seeds, and now you're waiting for the tree to bear its fruit. So it doesn't do to pick a fruit before it's ripe. We have to have, you know, the wisdom to know that if we wait just a little bit longer, it will be that much sweeter. Because fruit picked too early can be bitter. Now, between you, we have Justice. So very much in your element here, Libra. There's a balancing act going on here. We're trying to make the scales balance. We are weighing pros and cons. We're trying to get things to equal out. Ultimately, it looks like you will be able to come to a conclusion between the two of you that is favorable and balance for both of you, because there's the desire on your part for your partner to let go of something, and perhaps a fear or unwillingness to do so, and also their own kind of conflicted feelings going on here with the Four of Cups and the Seven of Swords. So it's a balancing act between you, where you're trying to kind of come together and get things to connect and stand, still and level. Now, I was seeing that rocking horse for you. So there is kind of this period of time where things are going to go back and forth, but ultimately, I think things will settle in equilibrium for you. Now, the feeling between you, there is a lot of potential here for new young love. We have the Page of Cups, so this can be messages of love, this can be expressing love, coming from both ends, so this is a mutual feeling. What the relationship wants and needs at this time, there is the need for openness, there's the need to be sure not to hide anything from each other. You have to be very honest with each other. With the High Priestess here, she's demanding honesty. She is demanding that secrets and information that perhaps have been overlooked or held back, that those be revealed. There is going to be a very strong intuitive connection between the two of you, and with this card, it's being asked that you explore that and deepen that connection. So you have a lot of beautiful, fresh love energy coming in, and also a strong intuitive connection as well. So lovely for you, Libra. I'm going to pull an additional card of guidance for you. For Libra, I guess we'll keep that one. For Libra, love and romance for the month of July. Additional message of guidance for Libra. This one. Okay, so let's start off with the one that wanted to come out. So purity. Now this is beautiful. So both of you are approaching your love life this month with pure hearts. Honest, pure intentions. There may be a cleansing process going on where you are releasing the old and welcoming in the new. There's a lot of opportunity for healing with all this green going on in that card. And we have divine timing. So we did have the Seven of Pentacles, which we talked about, which is having the wisdom to know when it's the right time to act on what has already begun. So there's something here going on where you will receive intuitive guidance on when it's the right time to make your move. So things are happening here. These are big things. When this card comes up, these are fairly major changes that are meant to happen. The divine is stepping in and helping you to orchestrate things, getting things going. It's much harder if we try to push against the natural flows and rhythm of life, but paired with your magician, your immense power to bring to you what it is that you desire, with this divine timing on your side, very promising. It looks like you're going to have a lot of good things flowing into your life at this time, Libra. So I'm very happy for you. I hope that this reading was helpful for you. I hope that you enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching and liking and subscribing. If you're interested in a personal reading with me, you can find the details in the description box below. I would love to hear from you in the comments on how this resonated with you. I always enjoy hearing your thoughts on that. So I hope that you have a beautiful month of July. Enjoy yourself, and I'll see you again soon. Take care, Libra.